SEAT is a car brand synonymous with style, blending German build quality and engineering with Spanish good looks. And this is their latest offering, the SEAT León X-perience. And it's aimed at buyers who need four-wheel drive and space, but they want something that drives like a car and they don't want to compromise on running costs. Built on the same platform as the Audi A3, Skoda Octavia and Volkswagen Golf, the León X-perience adds four-wheel drive and subtle body cladding to the regular León estate, including rugged black cladding on the door sills and bumpers and the addition of roof rails. The X-perience sits higher than the standard León estate, and thanks to all the extra cladding, it's actually a fraction longer. Inside it is very practical and has a huge amount of space, especially for rear seat passengers where the legroom is particularly good. The cabin is very similar to the León estate and it is uncluttered, and while there are good quality materials used throughout, it is a little on the dull side. A higher ground clearance and ride height offers extra visibility on the road, and while it also retains the impressive 587-litre boot of the León estate, this can expand to as much as 1,470 litres with the rear seats folded. The all-wheel drive system that's used in this car is particularly clever, and it's used extensively across the Volkswagen group. And how it works is, under normal circumstances, it's just sending power to the front wheels. But if there's any loss of traction, then it'll seamlessly send power to the rear wheels. Now, the driver isn't aware of any of this. There's no buttons to be pressed, there's no controls, nothing. And the benefit of this is twofold. Obviously, in terms of the driver, it means they can just concentrate on driving and your car is automatically responding to the road conditions. But it also keeps running costs low because it's only actually engaged when it's actually needed. It's never engaged any other time. Standard equipment on the X-perience is particularly good and includes 17-inch alloy wheels and a spare wheel, cruise control, rear park distance control and a 5-inch colour touchscreen. There are also a host of optional extras including front and rear parking sensors, adaptive cruise control or black leather seats. Now, this engine, the 2-litre with 184 bhp, is a really punchy, good engine. On paper, it does 0 to 100 in 7.1 seconds, but it actually feels a lot faster than that. Fuel consumption is also really good. It's 4.9 litres per 100 or 57.6 miles to the gallon, and it has CO2 emissions of 129, so it's €200 to tax. The León X-perience is a good car to drive anyway. You don't notice the increased height, the suspension is really nice, and that four-wheel drive adds just that really nice extra bit of grip. So how does the price compare with rivals? Well, the closest rival to this car is actually the Skoda Octavia Scout, which is a virtually identical car except for the badging, and that's priced at €33,795, so it's almost $1,500 more than the SEAT León X-perience. And this is an interesting departure for Volkswagen because traditionally, in terms of the Volkswagen group, Volkswagen cars were the most expensive, then came SEAT, then Skoda. So it's interesting to see now SEAT being positioned as the most affordable in the range. Another rival to consider would be Volvo's V40 Cross Country. Now that starts at $29,125, but that's only for the front-wheel drive version, and you'd pay considerably more for the all-wheel drive. Opel also have the Insignia Country Tour, but that comes in at $39,195. SEAT have taken their León estate and added some rugged cladding and four-wheel drive ability, and what you get is a really good family car. It's affordable, it's practical, and it has decent go-anywhere ability. And for families, particularly with those with young kids who are into outdoor pursuits, camping, hiking, things like that, they really will benefit from this car. But if you don't need the extra functionality, and let's be honest, not all of us need 4x4, you may be better served with the more affordable SEAT León estate. Geraldine Herbert for Independent.ie.